All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, I'm just going to get right into it. It says Trump returns to power, promising golden age of America. Okay, and that's what I'm going to title this lesson. What was Trump talking about when he mentioned the golden age of America? Okay, what did he mean by that? All right, and I was listening to the inauguration yesterday. You know, I was running some errands, but I had my earbuds in, listening to the inauguration. You know, because you know the scriptures say, "Don't be ignorant of any small matter," right? And you know, that inauguration, you know, that's a serious moment. You know, in regards to you know, biblical prophecy, because they just pretty much sworn in a master warlock, man. Okay, they sworn in a master warlock to take the throne. All right, so you know, I was listening to you know, try to find the Easter eggs and you know, seeing if the devil was gonna slip up. Okay, and they said a lot of things yesterday in the inauguration that went over people's heads, man. All right, you probably got to listen to that whole inauguration again to pick out all the little you know, the little Easter eggs that they subliminally you know, had going on. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people just seen it as a you know, not a big deal, or it's just another inauguration, whatever. You know, because when I was out running my errands, right, I was at a swap meet, you know, handling some business, and the TVs in the swap meet was playing the inauguration, and it was like nobody was watching it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was watching the inauguration at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just running around, you know, not being circumspect, you know, concerned with pleasure, concerned with, you know, looking cute. You know what I'm saying? But nobody was really watching the inauguration. I was the only one that kind of like stopped and you know, really sat there for a second and, you know, listened to it. But, you know, that's besides the point. I want to talk about the golden age. You know, Donald Trump talking about the golden age. You see? Hang on, man. Go. It's on, man. It's your fucking ass on. Salakia. Not here at the job, but yeah, Donald Trump mentioned the golden age, man. All right, and when he said that instantly rang a bell to me, because I was like, what does he mean by the golden age? You know, what does that mean? You see, because when these devils, when they say things, all right, you got to understand it's always a mischievous plot behind it, and these devils, okay, they're very crafty with their words. That's why the scriptures say that their words are smooth as butter. All right. So they can say something, right, that sounds like, you know, a good thing, but really they mean something else. You see, and that's exactly what Donald Trump did yesterday. OK, he talked about the golden age of America, but he meant something else. And I'm going to show you. All right. So first things first, I got to give you a understanding. All right. So what I did was I put when was the golden age of America? All right. It says in United States history, the glided age. All right. Because I guess that was the golden age. That was you know, a golden age is pretty much a era where, you know, things are going good. You know what I'm saying? Things are going well. All right. Exceptionally well. So there was a time period when America was, it was doing real good. The economy was doing real good. Everything was right where it needed to be. All right. And we're going to read about that. It says, in the United States history, the Gilded Age is the period about the late 1870s to the late 1890s, which occurred between the Reconstruction era and Progressive era. All right. Now let's go into, a little bit into the Wikipedia, man. All right. Read a little bit about the Gilded Age. That was supposedly the golden age. So from 1870 to 1890, those were the best years of America, pretty much. All right. That's when things were being built. That's when new ideas were flourishing. Okay. They pretty much reconstructed society. All right. In 1870 to 1890. Right. And at that time, they probably got more creative and more crafty on, what laws they wanted to pass. So that way the world would, circulate the way that it is today. Maybe we're going to liberate the woman at some point. We're going to do this. We're going to try to do this. Right. Because they're master warlocks and witches, man. All right. The devil, he going to try to think ahead. All right. And he going to use his witchcraft and the communication that he has with them demons. You know what I'm saying? And, he going to try to establish his wickedness years before anybody can catch on. All right. So let's read a little bit about the Gilded Age. It says it was a time of rapid economic growth, especially in the northern and western United States, as American wages grew much higher than those in Europe, especially for skilled workers, and industrialization demanded an increasingly skilled labor force. The period saw an influx of millions of European immigrants. You see? So, yeah, from 1870 to the 1890s, all right, America was pretty much balling out, America was, cashing out, everything was going in the right direction. Okay. It mentions railroads were the majority growth industry, with the factory system, oil mining, and financing increasing in importance. You see? So Donald Trump is saying that he wants to bring back this, this era where America, okay, the economy of America was booming. Everything was right where it needed to be for a exceptionally functioning country, right? But let me show you something else about the Gilded Age. I looked this up. I don't know why, but the Spirit had me look this up. I said, what year did Jim Crow laws start? Okay. And Jim Crow laws, those were the laws that were designed to, segregate Esau from Jake. And those were the years when the Ku Klux Klan was on a rampage, man. And the average Edomite, okay, looked at Jake like 3/5 of a man. All right. This is the high time when Esau was kidnapping black men and black women, and the Ku Klux Klan was burning down people's houses. You know what I'm saying? High level racism, man. The Jim Crow era was a high. It was a time of high level racism towards the Israelites. Okay, the true Israelites, man. All right. This was the time period where they would, they would declare on restaurant windows. They put a sign on a restaurant window and say, no coloreds allowed. No blacks can drink this fountain. No blacks are able to shake hands with a white man. We're going to read all of that, man. All right. We're going to read all of that. Okay. Because this is what Donald Trump is saying. When he says the golden age, well, Jim Crow, the Jim Crow laws were, they were going on heavy in the golden age of America, man. You see? It says Jim Crow laws began in the 1870s and were enforced until the 1960s. The laws were a set of state and local laws that enforced racial segregation in the United States. All right. Okay. The laws were intended to limit the freedom and opportunities of African Americans. You see? And we always tell you that the New World Order, okay, is based upon the U.S. government stripping all constitutional rights from the average person out here, okay, especially you Israelites. All right, Donald Trump at his inauguration, he mentioned something about how we gotta put an end to gang violence, foreign gangs and gangs in this country. You know what I'm saying? Now, who's involved with gang banging? Who's the face of gang banging? It's the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man. You see? All right. So, they're already starting to build the narrative that you Jakes are the problem. Okay. And we need to return back to the golden age where we had you niggas in full subjection and, we were a terror unto you. You see, that's what Donald Trump is ultimately saying. Okay. Why do you think you have a lot of these proud Edomites that are, cheering him on, that are, they're thanking God that he just got into office. All of these proud Caucasians that support him. Okay. Because they're privy to what he's talking about, man. All right. To the rest of the world, okay, Donald Trump is just another condescending, trendy character, you see? But to them Edomites that crave, they crave a golden age. They crave a time where they get to be on top again, and they get to, murder Jake in cold blood on the streets. All right, and then they, they get to do it in mass numbers. Esau will kill you niggas every day if he could. You see? But those Edomites, okay, they know what Donald Trump is getting at. All right. They know that the time is coming to where, they're going to be able to have free range to, beat down Jake again, man. All right. That's why they're excited that he's in office. Okay. Because they believe that through Donald Trump, they're going to be able to, what could I say, impose their will on you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? Okay? There was a lot of shit with this Jim Crow law shit, man. All right? It's a whole lot of shit with Jim Crow law, man. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Here's the article. All right. I'm just going to read a couple things that was going on in Jim Crow. You know, a couple of laws that Jim Crow enforced, the Jim Crow era enforced, man. All right. And this should give you an example of where Esau's mentality is at this point. Okay. All right. Where these devils' mentality is. All right. In regards to you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and where they want to see you. Okay. They want to see you destroyed. All right. That's what it's always been about, man. Okay. It says the following Jim Crow etiquette norms show how inclusive and persuasive these norms were. A black male could not offer his hand to shake hands with a white male because it implied being socially equal. Black and white people were not supposed to eat together. Give me a second. Hey. Yeah, Salakia, it says, under no circumstance was a black male to offer to light the cigarette of a white female. Black people were not allowed to show public affection towards one another. You see? White people did not use courtesy titles of respect when referring to black people. Instead, black people were called by their first names. Okay? So basically just an all-out disrespect of Jake. And here's a good one right here. It says, never suggest that a white person is from an inferior class. Never impute dishonorable intentions to a white person. Never curse a white person. Never comment upon the appearance of a white female. This is the Jim Crow era, man. This is what was going on during that time period, man. So during the golden age of America, okay, these laws were in place, man, and they were enforced heavy. Okay, and it was no exceptions, man. Jake couldn't escape from it. All right, it wasn't like how today is, where, you know, if Jake feels like he's being treated unfairly, he can go to the court and sue the person and win the case. You know what I'm saying? Or he makes a video of a Edomite racially profiling him. He puts that video on social media and everybody shames the Edomite. It wasn't like that back then, man. Jake had to deal with this type of racism every day, right, with no escape. Okay, and Esau was a relentless monster about it too. He was a bully. Okay, Esau was with these laws. Esau was putting dubs on it, right? Because Esau knew that these laws were in effect. Esau would, try to purposely rouse Jake up so that way they could put him to death. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll just see a Jake walking down the street during this time and, just go over there and fuck with him and just pretty much just put him 6 feet under, okay? And he'd go home and sleep like a baby, and no police officers would come look for him. Nobody would care that Jake just got murdered in cold blood, man. You see? That's the golden age of America, though, man. Okay? That is the golden age of America, man. All right? The golden age of America is the destruction of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? Colored served in rear. Those are the signs they used to have. But here's another one that says no dogs, no Negroes, no Mexicans. You see? So you Latinos were going through the same thing, man, during the Jim Crow era, man. Basically, if you weren't an Edomite during the golden age of America in the 1870s, right, to 1890s, okay, you were considered like an insect, man. All right, and Esau would treat you that way. And these Edomites, they want to get back to that. Okay, a lot of these devils, These Edomites, man, they walk around, with that fucking smile, acting like everything's okay, and they believe in equality now, but really in the back of their head, man, they yearn for the day to where they could put a knife in your back. All right, they could cut your throat when ain't nobody looking. Okay, and Donald Trump, he's rousing that spirit inside of these Edomites, man. He's adding fuel to their fire. All right, because not all Edomites have pretty much not all Edomites have became soft in America. I'm gonna say that. Not all Edomites have became soft and inclusive and they're down with homosexuality and LGBT, and everything is about equal. Because you got some Edomites that are really like that too. You know what I mean? That they they do their best not to be racist. They try to support all genders, all races, and all different ideas, but they're still devils though. All right, they're still devils, because those type of Edomites that are like that, you tell them that the Messiah is a so-called black man, they turn into the devil who they've been hiding. They've been hiding underneath the floorboards. They've been hiding that devil inside of them. All right, you'll start to see that devil spark up inside of their spirit. You tell them that the Messiah is a so-called black man. All right, but you got some Edomites on the other hand that are still they still got this Jim Crow mentality, man. That fuck niggers, fuck Mexicans, I hate them all. Those type of devils, man. Okay, those type of devils, they look at Trump as a savior, because they know that Trump is going to restore the good old days when Esau used to hang Jake on a tree and light his body on fire in front of the whole city to watch. They know that Donald Trump is going to restore those days again, man. All right, and that is going to be known as the time of Jacob's trouble. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble, because that's going to be a time when you Israelites is going to be in trouble. All right, you Israelites, you forgot that this devil was never your friend. He's been your enemy the entire time. He's just been laying dormant, man. You know what I'm saying? Never trust thine enemy, as the scriptures say. Okay, he's just been laying dormant, waiting for an opportunity to strike. And Donald Trump has given these niggas their opportunity back. Okay, when he mentioned something called, he mentioned the golden age and shit. Yeah, he's, that's pretty much him blowing a trumpet to the rest of the devils, okay, that are in this country. All right, letting them know that, hey, it's on. It's on. All right. We about to bring the hammer down. And Donald Trump is a racist, man. Okay? He play it off, but he don't like you niggas either, man. All right? All you stupid ass niggas performing for his inauguration. What they had Nelly perform and shit. And all you niggas advocating for him and wearing them MAGA hats. Donald Trump, he don't like you niggas. All right? He bring you niggas up on the stage to make a mockery out of you, man. Okay? Because you're the only one stupid enough to actually do it. That's why when Jake be up there advocating for Donald Trump, Jake be on the podium advocating for Donald Trump, showing his honor and his allegiance to Donald Trump. Donald Trump be behind them niggas with a smirk every time. When you watch it, you can see it. Donald Trump is always standing behind them niggas with a slight little smirk. Because he's really disgusted in you niggas, man. All right? He's an Edomite, man. Okay? And his job is to rouse up all the other Edomites that hate you niggas, okay? And give them the spirit of, pretty much world domination again, man. Because a lot of these Edomites, they've gone soft over the years, man. But like I said, there's still those Edomites that got that mentality of, if I can, I'll shoot a nigger. If I can, I'll hang a Mexican. I can't stand them. They're taking over this country. They've taken all of our jobs. Fucking nigger. Yeah, he's rousing that spirit up, man. Okay? So, hey, I wouldn't be surprised pretty soon if you start to see, more Jakes going missing. You know what I mean? Esau getting into it with Jake more and more. You know what I'm saying? Esau pulling up on one Jake in large numbers, trying to take advantage of him. Okay, these Edomites is going over time they're gonna start getting more and more courageous, man. Okay, because now they feel, okay, our precious America is back. The time of us being on top and every other race is beneath us. You see, that's the golden age, man. All right. Now let's get a couple scriptures and we're going to go ahead and shut this out. Let's get Revelation 12 and verse 17. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. All right. Now, the dragon in this context is talking about the Roman Empire. All right. Because under the law of Nero, the emperor of Rome, okay, Nero, he burned down Rome and then he blamed the Israelites. You see? So it was at a time to where every Jake in the empire of Rome was a target. You see? Jake was a target because Esau had, accused the Israelites of burning down Rome. Okay. And that's what Donald Trump, he getting ready to do all over again. And brothers say that, Donald Trump is Nero in the reincarnation. I can see it. Okay. And Donald Trump, Nero did a good job on creating a situation. Okay. And then redirecting the attention towards the Israelites. Okay, he did a good job of that. That's why the scripture is called Esau, the accuser of our brethren. Okay, so when it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, that's talking about the time period when the Roman Empire, okay, came down with heavy legislation to bring the hammer down on Jake, because Nero had just burned down Rome and pointed the finger. So everybody in Rome was pretty much mad at the Israelites. And it's getting ready to happen all over again. All right. The U.S. government is going to, crash this society, and somehow, some way, they're going to redirect the attention to you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans and say that it's all your fault, And like I said, they're already setting up the narrative, man. Okay, the gang members, the terrorists, you know what I mean? They're slowly but surely, okay, creating the narrative that you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are the problem. So let's bring back the golden age and try to wipe all of these niggas out or put them in subjection. Okay? It says, and went to make war, Salakia, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. The woman represents Israel, the Israelites. Okay? Yasharallah. It says, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. Yeah. By Donald Trump saying that we're going to bring back the golden age of, well, he didn't say we're going to bring back the golden age. He said we're going to bring the golden age, right? But the golden age, when you go back like I read, it goes back to the 1870s, right? When the Jim Crow era was in full effect. Okay. So by him saying that, okay, he's basically subliminally declaring war on you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay. He gonna starve you out. He gonna come pretty much come kidnap you and take you to deportation camps, right? He gonna crash the banks. He gonna ship a lot of you young Israelite boys and girls. He gonna ship y'all off to war so that way you can die out there in the Middle East or wherever they ship you. Okay. He gonna do a lot of things to put Jake in a desperate situation. All right. And then once Esau feel like he got you desperate, once he feel like he's created enough despair in you niggas' lives, he gonna present the solution, which is gonna be the mark of the beast, man. All right, the MOTB, the RFID micro CHIP, man. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. You see, so it's all going down one path, man. All right. And it's ultimately war on you Israelites, man. It's war for the men of the Lord as well. When we hear things like that, okay? Because on one hand, all right, he could be saying that we're going to come after you Israelites. And then on the other hand, he could be saying, okay, we're going to come after the men of the Lord and try to silence them. You see? So he's making war. He's declaring war on the nation of Israel. It says, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach. Okay. Now let's get this last precept right here. This is Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. All right. And you go into that word perpetual. It means everlasting, forever. Okay. Esau will always have a burning passion to hate you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, because that's what he was created for, man. He was created to be the adversary to the Israelites, man. All right. So his hatred has never stopped, man. Okay. His hatred has never stopped. It's just that a lot of these Edomites have crept into the shadows. All right. They've been able to hide themselves behind all of these different clubs and all of these different inclusive narratives and shit. So a lot of these Jakes think that Esau, he don't got that devil in him no more. You know, a lot of these Edomites be walking around looking like, you know, they be looking like Jeff Bezos. They be looking like Bill Gates of hell. All right. And when you look at them two niggas that I just mentioned, right? Them two Edomites, them two devils. All right. And we could also say, you know, niggas like Noah Havari and Klaus Schwab. That's how the average Edomite looks. You know, that's the average Edomite in this, you know, in this country. Right. They look somewhere around them type of niggas. Right. When you look at them niggas look weak. You know, they you know, they're probably small. So they don't look much of a threat. And then when you see them in public, they're always walking around with a smile, quiet, giving a head nod. So Jake don't really see them as a threat anymore, man. So Jake think that hatred that Esau has, okay, for them, you know, they think that expired, okay? But no, all right? These Edomites have just been laying dormant, man, okay? And now that a devil has just entered into office, you're going to start seeing how these Edomites truly feel about you niggas, man. All right. Like I said, get ready to see a lot of these Edomites be more bold and courageous towards Jake. All right. And also, you know, they're going to be more violent towards Jake. OK, because now they feel like, you know, this is their time. Our America is back. Even that Edomite that looked like Jeff Bezos, man, his weak ass. OK. He going to be trying to up the ante on you niggas as well, man. All right. It says, it has shed blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. Yeah. And that's dealing with the in the Jim Crow era, man. You see? Esau was slaying us by the force of the sword, man. In the time of our calamity. At our lowest point, Esau added unto the affliction, man. You see? And he's getting ready to do it again because you niggas are even worse than what you were in the Jim Crow era, man. Okay? You're at your lowest point ever in recorded history. All right? You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're at the lowest point ever in recorded history, man. Record-breaking numbers low. You see? So Esau, he's getting ready to add to that affliction, man. Okay? Once again. All right? I'm going to read it again. It says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. Yeah, and Esau, he's coming with that sword, man. Okay? He's coming with that sword, man. All right? That nigga Donald Trump, I was listening yesterday. That nigga, he signed 101 executive orders, right? And when you watch it, the guy was just pretty much, there was a dude there who was just giving him papers to sign, right? So some dude, he'll just pull up a piece of paper and be like, hey, sir, can you sign this? This is about yada, yada, yada. And he'll just explain it real briefly, right? He don't even go into detail. He just say, yeah, that's about more restrictions at the border. That's all. And Donald Trump is just signing it. Oh, okay, whatever. And the reason why Donald Trump was just signing it, not reading it, not caring, is because his agenda is to ultimately, create more draconian measures in this society, man. All right? So he don't give a damn what the fuck they put in front of him. It's all rigged anyways. It's all set up for, this country to shut down, man. You see? And he signed 101 of them motherfuckers, man. With no thought. He didn't second guess nothing, man. He didn't, read the paper. He didn't read the fine print. He didn't give a damn, man. Okay? And honestly, it sounded like some heavy duty shit that they was putting in front of him that he was signing, man. Some shit that's gonna affect the average American's day-to-day lifestyle, man. Okay? So we're coming into the time, man, to where Esau is getting ready to make his move. All right? Not only on the men of the Lord, but all of you Israelites, man. Okay? This is when we're gonna start to see, okay, the 2/3, all right, get mass judgments, man. All right? Because you niggas is wicked and you deserve it. Okay? Jacob's trouble full blown. Coming soon. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom.